motion.
Right on time.
I
was holding your breath.
Just
Waiting.
We got
so far.
that wood. Council meeting for May 12th, 2025 has been called for 7 p.m. We'll proceed with starting the meeting at 7 p.m. May I get roll call?
Mayor Candace Machado,
Here.
Councilmember Dacia Edwards,
Here.
Councilmember Greg Plusbig,
Here.
Councilmember Alana Bino.
Here.
Councilmember Ernie Blackford,
Here.
Town Attorney Scott Murray,
Here.
Town Treasurer Lexi Erickson.
Here.
Chief of Police Mike Thompson.
Here.
Fire Chief Leo Mawson.
Here.
Public Works Director Robert Llewellyn.
Here.
Town Clerk Janelle Underwood.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
All motion.
Do I have a second?
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda, line item A, approval of minutes for regular meeting 4/28/25, work sessions for 4/28/25, 5/08/25, and 5/09/25, line item B, approval of business license, Balmer Mount Demo, Lynn Rogers Electrical Contractors, Wired Electric, and C, approval of the bills. Do I have a motion?
All motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor? Motion passes. Line item 2, public comments. Do we have any public comments from the audience? Sir, if you'll please come up to the podium, if you could state your name. You'll have 3 minutes on the clock, and we do ask
I
you
know,
to
last
be
time you
respectful.
put pressure on me with that 3 minutes. My name's Gene Williams. I live at 353 Blackmore, home of where my fence just got crashed. But what I want to discuss is I'm kind of in opposition of people dumping their parking lot waste out on the streets. And I got some pictures of it. I don't know if you have a fine for littering, but might be a chance to make a little money. A couple yards worth of dirt. I'm so bad.
Okay. I'll just pass these down so everybody can see that.
And then these other 3 are just to explain when I talk about that culvert that's on the west side of Blackmore, how it's getting filled up. Here's some obvious pictures of why and how. I mean, this one just about got the culvert plugged, and it's when they plow. And it doesn't lend itself to
Okay.
easy snow removal and torrential rains. So just something to think about, because I worry about that pile that's on the east side. When they come to mow, they're either gonna mow around it, or if they mow over it, it's gonna send rocks everywhere. And by the way, that trucking company next to Sinclair, they push all their road base out. And I used to weed mow, and I know if you hit a rock, some of them rocks will come out at probably close to 100 miles an hour. So,
For
and
the
there's,
information.
yeah, do what you think you ought to do with it, but I think that pile of dirt should be addressed anyway.
Okay.
And then one other thing, I was gonna see if the city could mow the southwest side of that intersection. I mow the other side, I mow about 2 to 3 acres, so that saves them from doing that if they do that. My mower can't mow the tall stuff. It just look a little nicer, I would think, but.
Director Llewellyn, come up to the podium, please.
Come on up, handsome.
Boy, I wouldn't go that far.
I usually address the council, how are you, hot chicks and handsome dudes, but I figured I'd take
So
it down.
along the highway there at Yellowstone and Blackmore, we do mow the state easement, 2 to 3 passes. But there's also City of Casper easement through there, and there is also Stoats equipment. So we typically don't mow that area due to private property.
Okay. So the area in reference is the private property area that you're stating?
Without having it surveyed, I would assume so.
Robert, have you seen these photos as well? I just want to make sure that you've seen them as our Director of Public Works. So we can make sure.
So
we're
what's that
having
area
transparency.
in front of the refinery, they mow that?
As far as I am understanding, that's all right away.
Oh, okay. That explains it. Yeah, see where it's clogging up the riprap. This is the right on the side of the street. There's 2 yards right there. But you can see all their road base, it's that blonde colored dustamite for Dover.
No, wait. We'll take a look at it.
And then see this one here. See, it's just clogging up the rock and look how it's doing to the front of your culvert.
Thank you.
Is that our culverts or is that property owners?
That I'll have to look into.
That's a good
Yeah.
question.
I was gonna say, because if it's theirs, I mean, it's theirs.
So I guess they would have to put silt fence up and leave it there permanently because their stuff just keeps running down that parking lot. But this pile of dirt's from the snowplow.
Private school.
Yeah, private snowplows,
So is it dolomite out of a parking lot?
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I thought it was maybe like an end dump and,
no, it was from pushed out there, but man, go get them, there's a littering fine.
Thank you for the information, sir.
All right, thanks.
Mr. Llewellyn, if you could update the council on this situation.
Will do.
Okay, thank you. Any other public comments? Last call, public comments? Public comments are closed. All right, line item 3, public hearing CDBG-CB New Park Grant Closeout.
Madam Mayor and Council, I would ask for you to open a public hearing for a CDBG public hearing community development block grant. It's the second public hearing notice. This is for the WCDA CDBG CV funded neighborhood development program project that the town of Evansville obtained funding for to install a new park playground down at Reshaw Park. The project is now complete and we're just asking that you open a public hearing and ask for any public comments regarding the this WCDA CDBG CV funded neighborhood development park project.
I know, say that 3 times fast.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll open up the public hearing for CDBG-CB New Park Grant Closeout at 7:07 PM. Do we have any public comments? Public comments. Last call for public comments. The public hearing is closed at 7:08 PM.
Thank you.
Line item 4, public comments. I know, right? The redundancy of it. Any public comments? I would just like to share with everybody that May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and mental health awareness is an important thing out there in our community. Also, in terms of resources, the National Alliance on Mental Illness has a lot of resources out there for folks in the event that they need resources. So I just like to shout that out. And Councilwoman, would you be willing to update us on the community garden? I know that you were down there Saturday.
Yeah, we got it all planted. Well, I'll rephrase that. We got all the seeds planted. We are going to wait for another couple weeks, just in case there is another frost. So we won't plant the plants yet, but we planted the seeds and turned the soil, and 3/4 of it is done.
Last call for public comments. Public comments are closed. Line item 5. Do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I move.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
I
Any opposed? The meeting is closed at 7:09 PM.
I spent all weekend planting my garden.
Yeah.
I couldn't get shit.
Yes.
Hey,
Why should that go on me anymore?
I should settle it later.